The University Tower chimes, ringing another session of Ask the Professor, the show on which you match wits with University of Detroit Mercy professors in an unrehearsed session of questions and answers. I'm your host, Matt Maggio, and let me introduce to you our panel for today. To my left is Professor Dave Chow.
Pleasure to be here, as always.
Excellent. It is also pleasurable for me to be in your presence.
Sure, if you say so.
Yeah.
I'm agreeable.
Such a pleasurable presence.
Check with me Sunday, okay? Check with me Sunday. Let me survive this weekend.
You'll be
first.
asleep Sunday, won't you?
No.
The dean of the neighborhood. That's what we call him. Right?
No, the mayor.
Yep. The mayor.
The dean, the mayor. Can I just be like Grand Vizier or something like that?
Can we get you a sash?
Oh, God.
We'll get you a sash.
Ooh, you get a sash and a monocle.
I want a hat.
Yeah.
You do want a
We can
hat.
do that.
I want a pointy
We can
hat.
get you a top hat.
Yeah. Top hat? I want a pointy hat.
Wait, why do you want a pointy hat?
So I can gore my neighbors if I have to.
Oh my gosh. We'll get you a Stormy Cromer. How's
Sure, that works.
You'll wear one of those.
Good luck finding one in my size.
You know, anything is possible.
I've got a head the size of a wok, okay? I mean, come on.
Stop it. Continuing around the table, Professor Dan Maggio is here with us.
Hello.
And
be here.
so you've been ill recently, but were you able to get any curling done during that time?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Okay, good.
So 3 nights a week, and things are going well.
It's that time of year.
Yep, my body is still functioning. So.
Good. Wear a mask. Everything's done, right? I mean, come on. You get on Paxlovid and you move on with your life. What can I say?
I love Paxlovid.
It's 2024.
I didn't get any last time.
I think I missed the window because
The
almost.
5 days.
I could have asked, but I didn't. So
That's all right.
You're here.
I am here.
Mind, body, and spirit here at the end of not all things, but 2024. Professor Jim Tubbs is here with us today.
Hello, hello.
What's going on, Jim?
Oh, not a whole lot. Just grading some papers, getting ready for final exams next week.
Happy Dead Week.
Need to do Christmas shopping, but
Of course.
these things happen.
That's right. Most abbreviated Christmas season we have here with the
Yeah,
late,
it really is.
Thanksgiving.
Like a whole week shorter.
Multiple people told me in the last week things that amounted to, I went to Costco mid-morning on a Tuesday and I thought I was safe, but I wasn't.
Nope.
Or something like that.
Nope.
You know what I mean?
Nothing
Yep.
is safe.
Saturday
Sacred.
afternoon and Sunday afternoon, all during the year, are
Yes.
horrible. But around
Yes.
Christmas time, it can be any time.
That is right. That is absolutely right.
And heck, if you can't get to the samples, I mean, what's the point of going to Costco?
I mean,
They still have a hot dog. That's good.
That's true. On the cheap.
dollar
Well, I mean, the other thing that we're, between myself and the neighbors across the street, we're also doing the Amazon box watch.
That's right. Oh, and thank you for that because I know you're keeping watch over the neighborhood on this.
Yes.
100%. Yeah.
What is the Amazon box watch?
We've had a slight rash of porch thieves.
Oh, no. Oh, that's
unfortunate.
terrible.
So when I'm working, I get up every hour on the hour because I cannot afford to sit on my butt too long. So I get up, walk to the door, take a look out my door, look out the neighbor's door. And
Yeah, he's
we're
looking
good.
out for peeps.
Yeah.
That's what the mayor does.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Hey, what is in that box?
The Grand Vizier.
Shake it.
Yeah.
Does it make a noise?
Is this my size?
Yeah.
Is it
Will
leather?
this fit me?
Leather.
Professor Erin Bell is here with us today.
Good evening. Good afternoon.
Evening.
I don't know. It's dark
We'll
out
take it.
already.
It's dark.
Come on, it's
It's
4
not-
o'clock. It's pitch black.
Past my
It's
bedtime.
just the way it is. Oh my gosh, Erin, one of my favorite internet personalities came out the other day to say, "I'm against us changing daylight savings time," and you
Okay.
would have seen like this person get just excoriated for being pro daylight savings time, and I just sat back like with a bowl of popcorn and watched the fireworks. That's all.
You're there
I'm
for the
gonna say.
comments.
You know, there for the comments. Thank you for giving the
I heard
regular
some rumors,
parlance.
though, people looking for certain Professor Maggio, and someone said, well, it wasn't quite, I don't know if they said 5:45 a.m. that you were here, and that just like blew my mind. So I think I'm a morning person, but
No.
I'm not.
No,
no.
not.
Dave is an early guy.
No.
Dave is
no,
an
no.
early guy.
He's not a morning
I'm a
person.
late
He's a
guy.
slightly after midnight
Yeah.
person.
That's true.
See, I'm a late guy. You're an early guy.
You're late early,
He
and I'm
used
early
to have
late.
6 a.m. office hours on Saturdays.
Oh,
In
wow.
person on
Wow.
campus.
Oh, bless your heart.
Yes.
It was so nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
One-on-one tutoring.
Things
Oh,
are.
Jim, what did we say
different
about
now.
Matt a couple years ago that he rises before Jesus or something like that? So.
Yeah.
Up before God is
That's
the way
right.
we used to
That's
say
right.
it. Yes.
That's right. That's what
It's
it was.
only bakers, police people, and news people, but they don't
And
exist
vagrants.
anymore. Yeah, and vagrants.
And Matt Mayo.
Professor Danielle Maxwell is also here with us today.
Yes, I am.
That's it.
I am
Okay,
here.
let's
She's
move on.
here.
That is what
She's
I
a-
meant mentally.
She's
I
a
am.
biped. She's a carbon life form. We're good.
She's
Existential. I
she's
am.
suffering from the same illness that I am, definitely right now. I mean,
gave
it
it
may
to
only
me,
be.
thank you.
No. I'm talking about the Honolulu flu.
Oh, that flu.
yes.
That other, not the other flu.
Staying up late to watch the
Did
game.
you stay up
flu.
for the whole thing last night?
I couldn't help
I
myself.
know.
How
I
can you
know.
turn away?
And then
But
you had a heart
you
attack
took
3
a
times in
nap.
the
You did take a nap.
Took a nap
You
in the
cheated,
third quarter. Yeah.
but I stayed up the whole time and did not nap.
Well, no, the worst thing, I was downtown at a shindig at the Book Cadillac. so
nice.
I caught the second quarter, northbound Woodward, and I watched the third and fourth quarter at home.
Okay, that was nice.
But I will admit, I was checking the phone every 20 minutes. so.
Absolutely.
No, I have drank the Kool-Aid. I am full sending Lions to the Super Bowl,
Yep.
manifesting it now.
Let's just do
Gonna
it.
cancel classes, go to the parade.
I'm just hoping they can go to the Super Bowl and that Alex and Hutch will be healthy
Oh,
enough
please.
to play by then. That would be
Please.
exciting.
That would be amazing.
To see
Very,
them
very
come back.
exciting.
We
Did
got
you
like
see-
13 on the injured reserve list.
That's
We
right.
will.
Yep.
Hutchinson created this sweatshirt for the holidays, and he spelled gratitude wrong on it. And
Grit.
It said, yeah, it said
Yes.
grit, and there was an
Gratitude.
extra I in gratitude, and no one noticed until there was like 2 comments like 11 p.m. that day on his Instagram, and he was like, "I can't spell gratitude," so they're resending out all of the sweatshirts with gratitude spelled
See, that's why
correctly.
you need to
Wow.
hire professionals to do
I
this.
liked it because it was silver
Writing
lettering, but the
center.
GR and the IT were in blue. It was really nice.
extra I in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, folks, this is a program where you can send us questions regarding anything. No regrets. If you stump the panel, you win one of our prizes. And if you don't stump the panel, you win one of our prizes. You can send us the questions in a number of ways. Email us at atp@udmercy.edu. Find us on Facebook and Instagram. Or listen on your favorite smart speaker by asking it to play Ask the Professor at University of Detroit Mercy. So these, at least indirectly, were sent in by my mom, Dee Mayo, because she saw a story in the Free Press written by Julie Hines about this new book that's coming out called Motor City Famous by Steve Plato.
Steve Plato, yeah, I work with him.
There you go. I bet you were going to say that.
He's in advertising.
If
Thanks,
we
Mrs.
say
Mayo.
Lily Tomlin, Tim Allen, Keegan-Michael Key, and Lizzo, those are fairly obvious celebrities with ties to Detroit. But can you identify these lesser-known Motor City brushes with celebrity? So, this we'll give Steve a nice plug for his book. How's that? This celebrity spent the first few weeks of his life in Detroit as his mother recovered from his birth here. This was long before he hosted Star Search.
Ed McMahon.
Ed McMahon.
not know
Never
that, though.
actually lived here, but his dad
From
was a
here.
traveling
Well,
salesman.
I can see why his mother had to recover from his birth.
he was a big guy. He was a big guy. But yeah, they were on the road, and she had to give birth, and she almost died during delivery, and so they had to stay for several months in Detroit. The very beginning of his life. He also was Johnny Carson's sidekick on
Who?
The Tonight Show,
Oh.
of course. Yes.
Does he have any other claim to fame besides that, by the way?
I don't know. I mean, he became a little bit of a joke near the end of his life because his voice was so obvious.
Well, he also died penniless, too, if I remember right.
Did he?
No.
That's horrible.
Oh,
sad.
That's horrible.
the sweepstakes, right? That's
Oh,
another claim to
Publishers
fame.
Clearinghouse.
Oh, yeah.
House.
You're a
There you go.
spokesperson for that.
I guess he didn't win. I don't
Guess he
know.
didn't win.
No, obviously not.
Yikes. This comedy writer-director paid homage to his childhood street address in the story he wrote that inspired the entire series of National Lampoon's movies.
Really?
Who is that?
Oh, Ramis?
Sam Raimi?
Sam Raimi.
No. Who's
I'm a little bit surprised. Did you know he grew up, what is it, at 741 and whatever the street name is in Grosse Pointe? This is a classic 80s film director and writer.
John Hughes.
Yeah, it was John
Really?
Hughes.
Oh, I
John
didn't
Hughes.
know
Yes.
Oh, I never would have picked
Yes.
him.
I thought it was all Chicago. Chicago suburbs.
I mean, that's where he was later in life,
Okay.
but
A
Didn't
lot of
know.
people born and leave.
Yep.
Unlike us.
And just
Born
to
and
throw it in
sick.
there, because we do these back-to-back, folks, but you'd never know that unless I brought up the crosstalk here. He was looking at a map of the great city of Detroit when he decided that the last name of the family in those stories would be
Oh, Griswold.
Griswold.
So it's
as
not
in
a
Griswold,
Wow.
Detroit.
Wow.
Yeah.
It just
City,
all came
one of our
together.
streets downtown.
And I didn't know he directed those movies.
Yep. Well, he wrote and directed like back and forth a lot of different
Okay.
stuff. Primarily he was the writer for the National Lampoon's
Okay.
movies. Yeah.
Never seen a single one of those.
What? Okay.
We probably should fix that.
Yeah.
We should probably fix that.
Yeah.
They're a little bit cringe now, as my kids say. No, I made my same like you said. I had my kids watch. They're like, this is really like troubling. Like, why is he objectifying her? in
My
that way?
adolescence was filled with Molly Ringwald. So
Well, John Hughes, but not the Lampoon.
Right.
Oh, the
National
Lampoon, yeah,
Lampoon,
yeah.
I just like this cigar going into the drain.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, start with the Christmas movie, Danielle. It's
Yeah.
probably
That's
the
not-
least
yeah,
offensive
yeah,
of
yeah.
them
Yes,
all.
yeah.
And
Cool.
it's kind of funny.
Yeah,
Okay.
there are some very offensive moments. So.
Perfect. we love
and
that.
Aunt, what's her name? That was her corpse was riding on top of the car.
I always think that when I'm driving.
What is
like,
this movie about?
That was vacation. That was
Yeah.
they were going on their vacation in this new car that was just gross.
Oh, my.
Wally World. Yeah, you have to see it.
Yep.
Okay. Add it to the watch list.
This star of Breakfast at Tiffany's final resting place is in Dearborn, Michigan.
Audrey Hepburn. That's the only person I know.
The only who's the other one in it?
He also played Lieutenant Colonel John
Pep-
Smith in one of the 80s most beloved action-adventure TV
George
shows.
Peppard.
George Peppard,
Oh.
yes.
Thank you.
George
I
Peppard.
was like, Pepper.
He's buried here.
He's buried in Dearborn. Grew up around here. I said in class the other day, I'm so sorry, Danielle. I said in class the other day, I love it when a plan comes together after we had finished, and a student recognized that it was Hannibal that said that from the reboot movie, not from.
Oh,
Yeah, I
what
was
was
like,
who?
oh,
Who was
it
the reboot with Liam
Neeson
Neeson?
Played,
You know he's doing the
Hannibal
reboot
Smith.
of Naked Gun.
Yep, I
Oh,
did
dear.
see that. Yeah,
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson's.
He'll do it all.
Art Clokey grew up in Detroit and lived there until his uniquely coiffed father died in a car accident. Art is best known for having made these 1950s cartoon icons.
Gumby.
Gumby and Pokey. Yes, Gumby and Pokey. Gumby had sort of a swoosh on the side of his head, and his dad wore his hair that way, and
Oh.
he always thought it was kind of fun. So, yep. Oh my, whew, this is a little bit of a downer, but it is kind of cool to hear how the story finishes. Birgit Annalisa Rusanen was born to parents who were members of the Third Reich. Was orphaned soon after World War II. She was adopted by a Detroit-based couple in 1949 and had her name changed to Marta Kristen, eventually playing Judy Robinson on this 1960s TV show,
Oh,
Lost in
Lost in
Space.
Space.
Lost in Space.
Another mad crush of my youth.
Yes, absolutely. And a Detroiter, no less. Come on.
Norwegian.
She was Norwegian, born to German parents. Yeah, wow. I don't even know how to...
Right.
A lot
Cover
to
all-
unpack there.
A lot to unpack, exactly. Oh my gosh. This is the way that I phrase the question because I think it's only appropriate. This American mega celebrity grew up in a 40-room mansion at the corner of Woodward and Updike. Come on, you got to know this.
Robin.
Robin Williams, yes, while he attended Detroit Country Day, one of the greatest comedians of all time. Yep. Incredible. 40-room mansion.
Wow.
Yeah, it is an office space now. It's not actually a house anymore. What was unique about the houses that Diana Ross, Mary Wilson, and Florence Ballard purchased after they hit it big as the Supremes?
They're the projects. Was what she was.
No,
born-
they grew up.
Yeah, they grew up
as
with
children in the projects.
Herman Gardens. So
Were they
So
all
what
next-
was unique about the houses they bought when they became
Same
famous?
architect.
Were
Side
they
by
next to
side?
each other?
They were right next to each other.
Oh,
That's right,
that's
right in
so
a row.
cute.
Yep, absolutely.
That's adorable.
I think that's pretty cute. Between the ages of 1 and 3, this comedian lived with her parents in Wyandotte until her father passed away at the age of 27 due to typhoid.
Oh my gosh.
If you've ever heard the story before, when he was ill, blamed it on getting some bad ice cream, whatever that means. She did not remember, she was only 3 years old, much from that day, except that a bird got stuck inside her house that day, and it led to a lifelong ornithophobia for her. She moved back to her hometown of Jamestown, New York.
Lucille Ball.
It was Lucille Ball. Yes,
Whoa, I did not know
in
that.
Wyandotte.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why I got to buy this book because a lot of the little bits and
Right.
pieces in there are
he's
all
got a
like-
book signing coming up.
Yeah, that's cool. Around here?
Yes, I'll look
Oh
it up.
wow!
for you.
See,
Please send it.
he works with the best around here.
I had lunch with him a couple weeks ago. So
Nice. Tell him that we gave him a free plug.
I will definitely let him know.
A very humble bungalow in Monroe was this model's childhood home. She appeared on an unprecedented 3 consecutive covers of Sports
Christy
Illustrated
Brinkley.
Christy
swimsuit
Brinkley.
issues. Yes, and spent 25 years as the face of CoverGirl, Christy Brinkley.
And
Absolutely.
coincidentally, she was in Vacation.
Oh, that's right.
So now you have to watch Vacation.
Yes.
Now I have to watch this.
In a
Come
red
back in January.
convertible.
The universe is telling
Oh my
you
gosh.
to watch.
All
it.
signs
must,
are pointing
you
towards
must
National Lampoon's
Join
things.
us. Join us. Last one, folks. 7 doors down from Diana Ross's childhood home on Belmont in the great city of Detroit is the childhood home of another Motown performer. Who was that?
Smokey?
Smokey Robinson. Absolutely. Grew up just down the street. Okay. Another set of questions. Oh, these will be fun.
Those are good.
Yeah, those were good. And thanks, Steve. We're giving you a plug for your book. The book is way longer than 10 questions, so still more to
Tell your
find
mom
out.
thanks.
Oh, yeah. She saw it. She's like, these would make good questions for the show. I'm like, oh.
Oh,
you're
and
absolutely
also
right.
one of Steve's coworkers, Gail Offen, also got the Michigan food book out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that'd
Very
be fun.
nice.
I just got that the other day from BookBeat.
Nice.
So
Oh, BookBeat.
Dear professors, I saw there was a call for questions on Facebook. I've come up with 15 questions of TV characters, but what do they do for a living? I hope you'll enjoy my questions. I had so much fun doing the research. Our very good friend Amber Hubley. Thank you for sending those in.
Yeah, thanks, Amber.
Let's
Thanks,
see what we
Amber.
can do. So we're going across many different generations here. Odd Couples, Oscar Madison,
Oh.
sports writer
who's a sports writer.
and a slob.
Yep.
But that's not a profession, is it?
Is it?
I don't
Well,
think
kind
Being a
of.
slob, I think people take it pretty professionally around
Yeah,
in my
true.
house.
They do.
Really seriously.
they've gone
Very,
pro.
very seriously.
Yeah, exactly.
So Michael Gross played Family Ties Steve Keaton.
He was
Oh,
a
yes.
PBS manager.
He was a PBS
That is so good.
manager.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
that's
totally
right.
forgot that.
Yep.
I
What
love
do
that
they
show.
call it? It's, oh my gosh, when they go in, pledge season.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like,
Yes,
Is it
pledge
pledge
season.
season?
Or AKA Begathon.
Begathon, that's right.
We did that this week on think like the Tuesday thing.
Oh, Giving Tuesday is
Giving
always
Tuesday.
a begathon.
That's a
Yeah,
begathon.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Shut down my email. It was so good.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, my email was crowded with stuff, too.
No, it literally
Oh,
shut down my
man.
email. Like,
Yeah.
no access.
Oh my gosh. All in the Family's Michael Stivic was,
Oh, he's an English teacher.
I mean, we'll give it
Professor.
to you. He was a professor. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
actually a college professor. That's right.
Was it English? I think yes.
I think it was English.
Yep.
Yep. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air's Philip Banks.
A lawyer.
He was just rich.
Uncle
Right.
Phil. Yeah, he was a lawyer.
And then- yeah. Oh,
Later
was
a
he?
judge, or
Judge,
something
yeah.
like that.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
That's now you're getting into my era.
AKA the voice of Shredder from Teenage
True.
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
God
And,
rest his soul.
Yep. God
Like
rest
Amy
his soul.
Poehler, I think I can do that whole theme song if you want me to later.
I would love to see that actually
Oh my word, that is awesome.
for our ATP karaoke session.
Oh, jeez,
Oh,
we're doing
heck yeah.
karaoke?
Yeah.
We brought that back up. Yes.
Oh.
Laverne and Shirley's Carmine Ragusa. What did he do?
He was a dance instructor, wasn't he?
It says there were 2 jobs. One was dance
pizza
instructor,
delivery.
and the other was pizza delivery.
For,
Yeah, pizza is what I remember.
I'm so sorry, Danielle. These look to be a little more on the early 90s.
Okay.
late
That
80s
is
side.
okay. That is okay.
Reruns.
We'll
I
get
learned
there.
so much from the show.
TV
Yes.
Land. TV Land.
Yes. The Jeffersons' Tom Willis.
Oh, he worked at the UN, didn't he?
Oh, that's not what it says.
He was an accountant.
I mean, that's a good guess.
That is a great guess.
I don't know anything as well.
Played. Oh, God. I could
He didn't work
picture
in
him.
advertising, did he?
Not
No.
advertising.
Marketing?
It's the same job that Elaine Bennis had on Seinfeld for a long time.
Bad dancer?
Catalog?
After that,
Oh,
or
I don't
before
remember
that,
that.
pardon
I don't
me.
know.
Before that.
Librarian?
Yeah. Not librarian.
No, she was some
Salesperson?
librarian. She was.
Nope.
Was she office manager? No. What did she do?
I'm so sorry. Tom Willis worked for a publishing company.
Oh, that's right. I was
She
thinking of the
was
guy
a-
that lived upstairs.
a
that
copywriter.
Oh, you're thinking what?
walk on him.
Yeah, the British gentleman.
Yeah.
Yep. A little bit of a no-brainer, but the Munsters, Herman Munster.
Ran a funeral home.
Yeah,
Worked in a funeral home.
That's right. It only makes sense, you know. I mean, come on. I think this is one that you might be able to grab at, Danielle. We probably should just let her do it because.
Stand back.
No
stand
pressure.
back.
I mean, you've seen an episode of Friends before, right?
I've seen one.
Okay.
No, sorry, I've seen them all. I've seen the whole
Oh.
thing.
In black and white.
So, do you
Yes.
remember what Ross Geller's job was?
Oh, he's the not archaeologist, but he's like the guy in the museum that does the thing. He has a doctorate, but Not,
Come on, Danielle.
anthropology?
And no,
No, it's the dinosaur guy. Yeah, that guy.
Dinosaur guy.
I'm not a biologist.
It's a paleontologist. That is correct.
Paleontologist.
See, he's the doctor guy.
You got it exactly correct.
You circled
got
it.
Guy.
He's a doctor. That's all I know.
No, that was good because in the episode where Ross finds out that Phoebe doesn't believe in evolution, he's constantly showing her his thumbs. Sort of like, look, I'm glad I can pick up this cup with my opposable thumbs. Oh, that's hilarious. All the way back to the beginning of Golden Television, the Honeymooners' Ralph Cramden was
A bus driver.
Bus driver.
bus driver. Yeah, he was a bus driver. How about the
and
Cheers?
Ed Norton was a sewer worker.
That's right. That's right. How about Cheers' Norm Peterson? He had 3 jobs.
He was an accountant.
He was an accountant. That would have been
gonna
Danielle.
guess
Right there.
And what else did he do?
A teacher.
Drinker.
No, he was a painter, wasn't
Was
he?
He was a
Painter,
painter,
yeah.
and
wow.
he was
A teacher.
no teacher,
A
not
go-go
teacher.
dancer.
It's aligned with painter at least a little bit more than
Did he
accountant.
do
Artist.
like
Carpenter?
home repairs?
Really close, Dan. He was like interior decoration.
Oh,
is what he
really?
did. Yeah. That was Norm.
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 Exactly. Oh my gosh. This is absolute classic from the very first days of Fox. Married with Children's Al Bundy.
Shoe salesman.
Everybody knows him. He sold shoes at the mall. I turned on the
noble
television
job.
the other day, and it was an episode of Married with Children, and it was about Christmas. He had tied a large number of small children up with garland, and there was a sign out that said, Uncle Al's I'll watch your kids while you shop service or something. It's so stupid. But,
Mara will be booking an appointment.
made me laugh out loud. Oh my gosh.
I can't believe how controversial that show was.
It was utterly controversial.
Yeah.
My mother hated it. We weren't allowed to watch it.
Remember Terry Ricolta?
Terry
Local-
Ricolta.
Oh, we had a.
So Danielle, this show came out at the very beginning of Fox, and Fox was viewed to be the scandalous network.
It was outre for its time.
Risque.
And the main voice in sort of the classic template of I'm a mom and I'm not going to take this anymore was from Bloomfield Hills. And so we were in the news a lot around here when it came to that show.
Wow.
Yeah.
Her husband was
Okay.
also on the board of trustees at CCS.
Terry Ricolta. I can't believe you remember that name, but here we are.
Didn't they also have like a huge construction firm or something like that?
Really?
Yes, I think
wow.
so.
You
I think
know
that's
all this
how they
stuff,
made
man.
them. Well, like I said, her husband was on the board. So
Nice, nice.
Sticks with you for life.
Mr. Ed's Wilbur Post.
architect.
He was an architect.
Oh, wow.
I remember he had a drawing board. I was
Yeah,
Okay,
envious.
okay.
Well, he was either a U or he was an
No,
architect.
he had regular hours.
Who else? Wasn't it Brady was our
Yeah, Mike.
architect?
Yeah,
the
Mike
world's
Brady.
worst architect.
Why was he a bad architect?
Well, the house was not a great
I was going to say,
price.
how many kids and how many bathrooms?
The worst architect builds something that falls down. So he wasn't the worst.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll give you that the stairs didn't have the best railing. I'll give you
I always
that.
thought
like,
that house was so
absolutely.
cool. Like, I
well,
always
you know,
wanted-
what was it? Somebody bought it.
Because
in
it was a
Hollywood.
set.
Yeah. I wanted to
was
live
cool.
there. It looked
No,
so...
somebody actually bought it and actually reconstructed it to mimic the
Oh,
set.
like they bought the whatever the outer,
Yeah, they bought the outer house and
B-roll
they- yeah,
shot,
they
and
redid-
then they.
But I always
that's
thought-
cool.
And it was very difficult because they couldn't fit all the bedrooms into the
Yes.
space they had upstairs.
But there was only 2 bathrooms, one for the kids and one for Alice. And that was it.
That is true.
Oh, like Alice was going to give that up? Are
That's
you
a lot
kidding?
of kids. That is a lot of kids.
How many kids for one bathroom?
6.
Well,
6.
3, but wasn't it like? Oh yeah, and it was a Jack and Jill bath. I remember this. Why do I know this? And it was like, oh, I'm brushing my teeth, Bobby. Get out of here.
Well, the parents had their own bathroom,
Marcia.
right?
What?
There were 3 bathrooms.
No.
I thought the parents had their own.
I don't think they had a bathroom. I think they went
They
outside.
didn't. Yeah, they didn't.
What the parents had was separate beds.
That's how it always is when you're
old
the
school.
parent.
That's old
TV
school.
right
Get the
there.
fuck-
That's old
They just
school.
went out the
No,
window.
the parents did not have separate beds.
They did?
No, they had
Oh,
no,
yeah.
they had a double bed.
Did they?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I'm remembering it backwards.
I
It
Love
was
Lucy.
Lucille
Oh,
Ball.
Lucy,
Yeah.
they had
They had
separate beds, yes.
and it was hugely scandalous that they
Yes.
showed the parents
Little Ricky was
in the same
conceived
bed.
immaculately.
Wow.
That's right.
Yes.
If only they saw today.
If only.
And was it Leave It to Beaver was the first toilet flush on the air?
Yes.
Yes.
That's right.
Wow.
How about One Day at a Time's Anne Romano?
Oh God.
I feel like we've had this.
Day
You
at
all
a
have said
time.
this
Bonnie
as a thing
Franklin.
multiple
Yeah.
times.
Accountant.
It's not accountant.
Was she like an account executive of some sort?
It says executive, but it doesn't say account.
Marketing.
You know what? Advertising. I'll give it to you. Yeah, no,
Sold.
that's it. Yeah. I have never actually seen any of that show.
There's a really good reboot of
Yeah.
it that was really pretty clever and
I mean,
yeah,
Valerie Bertinelli
inclusive.
Yeah.
was hot and saucy back then.
Inclusive is good.
Yeah,
we
it
love to
is.
see inclusivity.
Yeah, absolutely. How about The Sopranos' Tony Soprano?
Garbage.
Furniture?
Yeah, he was in Waste
Oh, okay.
Yes, waste.
Besides
get
being
it.
a mobster, he
Waste.
was also.
I was gonna be like,
I've never
isn't it all
watched
about
that
He would carry
mobsters?
away your waste, human and otherwise.
Yes, exactly. How about Happy Days Ralph Malph?
Ophthalmologist.
You know, he did
Optometrist.
something before he became an optometrist, though. What was it?
Bad comedian?
Student.
Those
Yeah,
are all
yeah, it's
true
true. Yeah,
statements,
yeah.
but that's not what it says here.
Yeah,
he
because
did
it's-
something, and then he returned from it and became an optometrist.
Oh, he went in the army.
He was in the army, yes.
So this was like the later years of Happy Days, because
No,
when
his
they
early years, I mean, I remember when he was in high school, then he went off to the military.
okay. 'Cause
Then
I
he
was like,
followed
what?
his dad, Mickey Mouth, and became an
Mickey Malph?
Mickey and
Mickey
Minnie.
Mouth.
Mickey and Minnie Malph.
That's
Mouth.
just silly.
Oh my
Malph.
Oh my goodness.
Ralph Mouth was the,
Oh my
the son.
goodness.
so.
Okay.
Mickey Mouse.
Yikes. Well, you'll remember that Frank and the Family Burrows is setting us
The
a totally new
Imponderables.
twist on Imponderables.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
We're being asked of the professors in the room.
Oh, Dan, were you here for this?
No, but
I've
Dan
been
was
thinking about
nominated
that.
for a
Nominated several
ton
times
of
last
things.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
They
have
were
all
all
the
good.
Imponderables.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
They were all good.
Today's question is,
Volunteered
Take it with
one.
honor. Take it with honor.
which of the professors do you think could successfully land a jetliner with help from the control tower?
It's out of the professors in the room, right? Is
Yeah.
that what we
Yes,
decided? Yes.
professors in the room. Yeah, absolutely.
Matt.
You think so? Dear God.
No, I do not trust him. I was gonna say you.
Remember the airline bit where he was sweating so much?
Yes.
that would be you. Blame it on the citric
I don't
acid.
think so. I'm gonna actually give this one to Danielle. I would actually.
Yeah.
give it
Yeah,
to Danielle.
you would do it. You
She
could
could
do it.
Yeah, you do it.
Instructions.
No
right?
way.
Yes, you could.
You were there when we hit the orange barrel almost driving home.
That wasn't your fault. It rolled into the lane.
And then a couple hours later, a piece of wood flying into the hood of the car.
But you avoided it, right?
I tapped it. I went from 70 to 0
See,
on the
that-
freeway.
That's
Perfect.
really
Only 2 car accidents with this
the
man.
the
driving.
most slow-mo thing I've ever seen. So the barrel, right? The classic construction barrel. And it's in this slow roll into our lane. And we're going 70 miles per hour. And it's just like, "Woot." Hey, that was good anti-lock brakes. What can I say?
See, there you go. If you can avoid that
At
barrel, you
first
can
you're
land
like,
a
I don't know
plane.
if I would have done that. Then afterwards you're like, yeah, I probably would have done that exact same thing.
Danielle would be the one to land a plane.
Well, I'm glad you have
We
that
agree,
faith in
yeah.
me because I don't.
In the days of fly-by-wire, it's not that difficult. I don't think
And if it was really that
not
bad,
as
I have no problem jumping out of a good plane. So
Well, let's do one more to see if we can keep all of our thinking sharp here. Which professor would be the first in the room to be mistaken for a specific celebrity? That's a good one. I would be mistaken for Jacob Kagi, but I wouldn't qualify either of us as a celebrity.
I'm going to say me.
I'm going to say Dan, too.
Charlie Brown?
No.
Oh, jeez.
there is that one actor on the Geico commercial that my nieces swear up and down it's my doppelganger.
Really?
Yes.
Really? Good
But
grief.
people say they look like Paul Giamatti.
A little
You
bit.
do
And
look a
maybe
little like
Steve
Paul.
Bush, and maybe Captain Kirk.
yeah.
Captain Kirk.
Just kidding.
And maybe Shaquille O'Neal. Like,
Aunt Esther. I mean,
Except
my
for
God.
a few obvious.
differences.
height.
And Dan is not Canadian.
Yes.
The other obvious one.
Is Chocolate? He's Canadian.
No.
Oh, no, William Shatner.
Oh,
Sorry.
McGill University's very own William Shatner.
That's right. So yeah, I mean, maybe we could twist the question again and say, has anybody ever mistaken you, people in this room, to be a celebrity or someone who you're not?
I got
Like that?
snagged at the border
No,
once.
I have been mistaken for somebody else they knew many times, but
Oh,
never a
true,
celebrity
true,
that I
true.
can
My
think
mom
of.
mistook me for one of my research group members. She thought my research group member was me and I was her from behind because we both have brown curly hair. And so she like came up to her and gave her a hug. And my friend's like,
Oh.
"Why is your mom hugging me?"
I like that story.
So,
I
not
was
celebrity.
coming back from Canada once. I was stopped at the border.
Okay.
And they said, haven't we seen you on television? Oh. And Marcy was laughing her butt off because that person watched Dead Files.
Oh,
and
Dead
recognized me from
Files.
that.
Of
So
course.
recognized
You
me
were
from
mistaken
that.
for yourself?
I was mistaken for
that's
myself.
awesome.
Wait, what is Dead Files?
Oh, we got to tell
Oh,
Danielle
dear
about
Lord.
Dead Files. Wait till you hear the stories about Dead
is that
Files.
show still on?
No,
It
not.
is. No, it is.
It's canceled.
Well, yeah, but it's still on.
Oh, yeah. It's not
Can I find an
rerun, yeah.
episode on YouTube?
Oh, yes, you
Oh.
can.
Perfect.
We got some
can see it
further
anywhere you
viewing
want.
homework for the weekend.
Yes. Oh
Great.
my gosh. How about you, Erin?
In the 90s, I had a nickname which was Courtney for Courtney Love, and you probably can't see it now.
Yeah, I
but
can see it. I
Maybe
can
a
see it.
little.
Gotta bring out a
It was the bleached blonde hair and just it's gone away now. But
It's the
that
Drury in lighting.
yeah.
Oh my God.
You look much less dissipated.
Yeah, I mean,
It's the post Herschel.
yeah, she looks like more like this, but with a straight hair. She's not aged very well.
I would agree.
She's
with that
aged like a leather glove.
There's
Yeah.
been a
Left in
lot
the
of
sun.
work, and it was just, I think it was more like
I can see it.
the components, not really the whole. Like, oh, blonde hair, baby doll dress.
Yes.
Courtney
Where you
Love.
walk around like ripped,
Totally
like,
grunge.
Yeah, no, I was. I thought it was
ripped stockings and kicking people in the shins. and
Yeah, I
things
thought
like
it was
that.
really cool. Yeah.
You are really cool.
Yeah.
And then the only other one, which I thought was really weird that I can't really wrap my brain around, was is it Victoria? She was on SNL. Blonde. Is it Victoria Newman?
Oh, the
or
one that
something?
went a little on the crazy
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
Jackson.
Yeah, Jackson. And I didn't see it, but I was like, what?
Sure.
She's blonde.
Oh, are we taping this? Oh, please.
Yeah, we're taping this.
Oops.
Unfortunately, though,
She
the
went in a
time has
slightly
come
different direction
for
than her
us to
coworkers.
say goodbye. Danielle,
Adios.
Aaron,
Also going in a slightly different direction.
Jim,
Goodbye.
Dan,
Goodbye.
and Dave.
See ya.
And now these words from University of Detroit Mercy.
You can email Ask the Professor at atp@udmercy.edu or visit the Ask the Professor Facebook page.
Ask the Professor is produced and directed by Michael Jason and Brian Masonville, and our executive producer is Professor Jason Roach. Until next week, I'm your host, Matt Mayo.